Good morning, everybody. Everybody, this is Val with This Is How You Do It. This is another coffee with me, and and I'm getting ready while we have this little coffee. Okay, well, you know the news, right? I said, guess I'll just hop right on into it. Right now, I got some cream on my face by Avon. Um, well, you know all this information going on about the shooting in Dallas. Not in Dallas, but excuse me. I was thinking about something else. The shooting in Louisiana, and then the next day it was another shooting. Well, anyway, I was reading a lot of posts on Facebook about mothers being afraid of whether their children gonna come back home at night. And I must admit, I have had that same fear that the police could gun down one of my kids and nothing would be done about it. Now, and I have that same fear for my grandkids. And I just heard on the news this morning that 5 policemen were shot in retaliation of the black people being killed. Now, I don't condone it, but I understand it. I understand it to the point where the police is our protect and serve, and they're supposed to do that for everybody. And around I would say the nation is being like black people are being targeted. And when you target a people, sooner or later they're gonna fight back. If you kick a dog long enough, he'll bite back. So, and I'm thinking that's all that's being done now. That there is no protection for the black people, and now they're standing up, and margin ain't getting it no more. This is a new day. Margin don't work no more. Protesting don't work no more. Why Congress is having a fit over Hillary making some phone calls and the FBI getting involved. Where's the FBI on this situation? The only way the FBI will get involved now is because policemen got killed. Why weren't they involved when the police was killing black people? You understand? So I don't condone it, but I understand it. Because I'm afraid for my children and my grandchildren. They're growing up in a world where it's okay for the police to shoot black people. They get away with it every time. This is a picture of my grandson and my granddaughter. Who's to say they're going to grow up? They can be playing with a toy gun like a little boy was playing with a toy gun and got gunned down by the police. That's my grandchildren. Here's another one of my grandkids. Who knows? He's growing up in this world. He could be walking down the street with his first cousin, minding their own business, just playing. My 2 grandbabies. You don't know what happened to them. This is an older picture of my son. One of the greatest kids you ever wanted to meet. Now he's a grown man. One of those babies belong to him. I think about him every day with what's going on in this world. Here's my oldest son. Y'all don't see much of him. This is Valdez. He looks young for his age, and he do carry a gun. He's ex-military. He has several guns. He have handguns. Where is it against the law for a black man to have a gun? He have permits for his guns. So if he stopped by the police and they say gun, 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 does that give them the right to shoot him just because he have a gun? He has a permit. Having a gun is not the legal right to shoot somebody. Now, just because they say, oh, he had a gun in his pocket, he had a gun in his waistband, and don't we have a right to carry a gun for protection? Because we may be out on these streets, on these bikes, on whatever. Will he carry a gun? Okay, he's on his bike with his gun. What? Does that give you the right to shoot him? And he got a permit? That's for self-protection. I thought we had a right to protect ourselves in case we were out there and then somebody did something to us, not the police. Try to rob us, take our bike, try to do something to us. We have the right to protect ourselves. What's the purpose of getting a gun permit if you can't carry your gun? I don't understand. Every other race have a right to carry a gun but the black race? I'm sorry what happened with the policemen, but when they kill so many of your people, your heart becomes covered. Just like they expect us to think that it happened so much that all of us is going to turn a blind eye to it because, oh, they killed another one. That's the way we're supposed to take that. Oh, they killed another one. But when the policemen got killed, they all stand on a row saluting. What do we supposed to do when another black man get killed? Do we supposed to stand on the roll and salute? Yes, because a life that mattered has been taken. Just like those lives matter. Those lives matter. Because both were taken unjustly. Right? Or without cause. But see, those 4 guys that did that shooting probably feel justified. You know, there's some people out there that says it's something worth dying for and it's something that's worth going to jail for. And to them, retaliation was worth dying for and going to jail for. See, you understand? I don't know if I'm getting through to some people, but this is turning. It's turning. It's turning. And the more violence that the police keep doing, and then they think we just going to continue to sit and sit and sit and watch and watch and watch, and nothing happened. We got some real gangsters out there, y'all. And some real people that's out there gonna want to fight back. Some of them better than the police. The only thing the police got going for them is that Motorola and that helicopter. And it's hard to outrun the Motorola. Everybody who's anybody know that. You need to focus on what caused this, not the end result. Hillary Clinton made a phone call. Let's call the FBI. Hillary Clinton did some texting back and forth. Let's call the FBI. It's a stupid election during these times, and none of the politicians saying anything about it. And if they say something about it, the police in the right. When is the police going to ever be in the wrong? And I'm not indicting all policemen. I don't think they're all bad. But there are some that are out of hand. And all they get is a slap on the hand. I'm trying to do my face while I talk to y'all. That's what I do. This is my coffee with me. And I talk to y'all while I'm drinking my coffee and doing my face. I'm looking for my eyelash now, y'all. I brought it in here to put it back on. It's coconut oil. I'm looking up under y'all to make sure I ain't put it up there. Oh, here it is, laying on this black table. The news is abuzz this morning, y'all. FBI getting involved now because there were policemen getting killed. And how are we supposed to feel about that? How are we supposed to feel the excitement about, oh yeah, now they finally involved? And my attitude about that, I know some of my subscribers might be like, Lee, you so nonchalant about people got killed. That's going to be the attitude of all black people. Oh well. Where was your excitement when they've been doing all this shooting all the way back to when that baby got killed just walking the street in Florida? If you would have stopped it then, if they would have did something with the very first one, the very first black life that got caught on tape being killed by the police, maybe this wouldn't have happened. If they would have put them in prison with what you do with murderers, maybe this one, it wouldn't be to this point. But they take it for granted that we're going to be like Dr. King Day, march to the Capitol, and that's it. I'm telling you, it's a new day. People ain't marching to the Capitol no more, because ain't nothing at the Capitol but white walls. Why march there? There's no help at the Capitol. You can march for days, and what you gonna accomplish? It's a guy got shot right here in Montgomery, Alabama, and they want to do a march. I don't see the purpose of it. Okay, they did the march. Nothing has happened since the march. The policeman got leave with pay, and the court date ain't even came up yet. And the news is all abuzz about them 5 officers. I mean, it's taking over. But the thing about the news being on the buzz about that, they talk about the peaceful march and then the shots rang out. But they not telling why the people got killed. What brought this about? Okay, we're focusing on those people getting shot. But why did they get shot? What brought this about? They're losing focus on why the march was even there. Of course it's going to be slanted so we can forget about that, y'all. Forget about why they came together. All we're going to talk about from now on is those 5 policemen. Not the guy that got shot selling CDs. And I'm going to get off this thing. No, I still got a little time. And don't get your girl wrong. She don't condone no killing of nobody. Police, black, otherwise. White, I don't condone none of that. But I understand it. You can't say you don't understand it. I understand it. You think I don't worry about my children getting stopped by the police? My oldest son got stopped coming with me over there by the base. He looked real young. He had his brand new truck. And he looked like he was about 17 or 18, but he was much older than that. My kids in their 20s, close to their 30s. And he's small. He's thin. And they stopped him for no reason. Coming from the base. He's military. Want to know what he doing on that side of town? Where he coming from? What he doing out so late? All that kind of talk. What's the reason they stopped him? He came home kind of upset about that. I told him, boy, you dealing with the police. Yes, sir. No, sir. But he did all of that because he was used to being in the military. That yes, sir, no, sir, and all of that kind of stuff. I was just scared for him. Because he could turn out a different way. Get shot selling CDs on the side of the road. On the side, it's in front of a store. If you got a gun, find out if you got a permit for it. It's not illegal to carry a gun. Gun. It's not illegal to carry a gun. That's one of the rights that we fight for these elections. When the other folks fight for the right to carry a gun, it's alright. But then when you start carrying one, it's gun, gun, gun. Right? To kill, kill, kill. They need new training. And I don't think it's the training. I just think it's the will to kill. And they know nothing's going to happen to them. And because they know nothing is going to happen to them, that's when you got snipers on the roof taking them out. And the innocent get drawn up in there. I'm not saying that everybody got shot that day was bad policemen. I'm not saying that. But the innocent getting caught up in this war. It's a war. It's a war. It's black on police crime. War. That's what it's gonna turn out to be. If these powers that be don't do something about these renegade cops. If they don't do something about these thuggish police, it's gonna be a war on the streets. And then they act surprised. Why are you surprised? Why are you upset? You didn't think this was gonna happen? I knew it was happening. I could feel it. Y'all couldn't feel that? And then the very next day, after they shot that boy with the CDs, they shot another man the next day in another town. The very next day, like it don't matter. And I'm through, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. All I tell you is that's Tisha, y'all. Y'all be careful out there. Y'all be careful out there. And I mean the police be careful. And the black people be careful. All y'all be careful out there. I know you can judge a situation if you see a man out there selling CDs. You know he ain't no threat. You know how to handle the situation without deadly force. Y'all been trained. Use more common sense on what you're doing. Don't get all caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the retaliation. Now that the policemen have been killed, now they gonna want. Look, they gonna retaliate and come out acting like foolish thugs again. Where is it gonna end? Where is it gonna end? A lot of people in their grave because they gonna retaliate, y'all. They ain't gonna let it go like that. They ain't gonna let it go like that. And then when they do something, and some of our people that ain't scared, they ain't gonna let it go. And then it's gonna be a war. So y'all need to come together and figure out this thing. I don't even know how to figure it out. The only way this can figure out this thing is got to start from the top. And they need to handle each and every police captain in the United States. Bring them together. Have a meeting with from the head up, president, Congress, and everybody else. Have a conversation on retraining all the policemen and make this a focus on the killing of this black nation. And then this stuff will probably stop. This is bad. This is how you do it. Don't have all the answers. Have plenty of questions. Don't know what to say. But all of you be careful out there. Being careful don't even matter no more. But do what you can. This is bad. This is how you do it. I'll talk to you again later.